You're watching live weigh-in coverage of the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at St. John's River from Palatka, Florida.
What a beautiful day here in Palatka, Florida. Earlier in the week, anglers were talking about it being cold, but I knew they were lying. I knew when we showed up here, the sun would come out and you guys would show up. An incredible crowd again here today. What a beautiful Friday. Everybody, if you watch, look at the weather around most of the country is dealing with miserable weather, but you guys are right here in the sunshine and ready for a great weigh-in. Let's hear it from you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Big weigh-in here today. You got to be in the top 47 to move over to semifinal Saturday. So much on the line here. All of our anglers just kicking off the season. And what better place to kick off the season than Palatka, Florida? It has become a tradition for us. But we got to see who makes it into the top 47. We have some rookies here. They're fighting it out for our Falcon Rods Rookie of the Year title. And we're going to have to welcome them to the stage, right? They're not used to these big crowds. So make sure you welcome them right when we introduce them here today. And, of course, we want our top 47 anglers to make it into the cut in the top 10 fish on Championship Sunday. Are you guys ready to see some fish? Before we weigh any fish, we need to bring out our tournament director, and I'm very proud to introduce LT to you, Lisa Talmadge. Lisa, you helped us with the weather. Lisa made sure that the weather was good. We're setting a record the last 2 days, no fog delays. That has become a tradition here, but you made it so it was even warmer this morning.
Like I said yesterday, I had everything to do with it.
All right. Well, I'll let you set up the scales, and we will get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for this weigh-in. You guys know how this deal works. I'm going to ask you one time, are you ready? No. You can do better than that. This is the first stop of the 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series. We could have gone anywhere in the country, but we came to Palatka, Florida. One more time. Are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh on! Our very first angler, an Elite Series rookie. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Qualified through a win in the Opens. Give me a little love for Masayuki Masashita. Well, big day today. Had 12-1 yesterday. 23 pounds, 5 ounces. Moves all the way up into first place with 35 pounds and 6 ounces. 23.5, our biggest bag of the day. Not going to take over our BMC Hooks monster bag of the day. That pays $2,000. 35 pounds and 6 ounces. And what a difference a day makes. 12-1 yesterday, 23.5 here today. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats of Big Bass. That one, 5 pounds, 12 ounces. Going to lead for the day, but we'll find out how it all works out at the end of this weigh. A much better day today.
Yeah, today very good. Good day. Can I fish tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure you're leading the tournament right now.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Are you excited to fish tomorrow?
Yeah, I want to fish tomorrow. If fish tomorrow, I'm happy.
I think you're going to fish tomorrow, so be very happy. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. And let's bring an Elite Series champion from Newman, Georgia, Micah Frazier. Micah Frazier had 20 pounds, 4 ounces, and definitely had some craziness happen on the water today. 7 pounds, 9 ounces, 3 fish, and all I got to say is freaking hoodie strings.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of your hoodie strings. I thought I learned that lesson a long time ago, but I had one slip by me, and I had a bass on a shell bar, knocked slack in my trap, and I reeled into it and got it all just a train wreck, basically. But so I lost that one, and But I'm just thankful to have what I had today. That the area that I caught them in yesterday is completely dead, and but yeah, I should make the cut. And so I'm thankful to have the 3 I caught.
Great to have you here, and just cut those hoodie strings out of there. I know you're going to get loud. He is the back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. All of these anglers trying to get into semifinals Saturday and star on FS1 tomorrow morning. 5 pounds even today gives him 18, 14 for the day, and not as happy today as yesterday, I imagine.
Oh, I'm so happy. I just suck today. I mean, there's a, look, when you're on this place and when you're fishing like I was and you don't get a lot of bites, when you get one of those big bites, you got to land it. I didn't land it today. It happens. It's a story. I can sit here and tell you about how it happened. It didn't really matter. It's done. It's gone. I'm not going to worry about it. But I am going to tell everybody, like I always do, service members, veterans, first responders, I appreciate what you do. I said it yesterday. I'll be over here again tomorrow hanging out. Look, the hood of my truck is dedicated to you guys all year long. So if you served, know somebody that served, a police officer, paramedics, fire department, whatever, please sign my hood and I can take you with you on my journey across the country this year. I'm going to auction that thing off at the end of the year for charity and do some good. I just want to appreciate everybody what you do. Hey, I love this place. I do. I liked it better with the grass, but I still love this place. I love the fans. There's not many places we go where they come out like this everywhere we go. So I appreciate what y'all do. Cheer on these guys the rest of the weekend. And if you see me, come say, hey, I'll be hanging around.
Great program you're doing, and thanks for being the person you are. Our next angler, a 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri, Chad Morgan-Taylor. 2 Bassmaster wins to his credit, and both of them in this beautiful state of Florida. Had 14.5 yesterday, 8.12 today, gives him 23 pounds and an ounce. Puts you in 5th place. Got to stay in the top 47 to get back out there again tomorrow.
It's going to be close, I can tell you that. You know, I fought my nerves all day today. I really didn't know whether to gamble and do what I felt like the pattern that I was on was diminishing. I just was getting fewer and fewer bites, and I went ahead and kept my head down and stayed with it, and that's how I caught the 5 that I got today. And, man, I tell you, I never had a shot at a big one, and I fished clean, so it's going to have to fall where it falls. That's just fishing, you know. Sometimes you get around them, but things are changing so quick with the weather, the water temperature, and the sunshine, and then we got another cold front coming in, so it's anybody's game at this point. But you know, all you can do is get out there and go fishing and know that there's a bunch of them big ones swimming around. But I know one thing, you guys always roll out the red carpet for us, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Palatka.
I hope you get out there tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. A former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Clint Davis. Clint Davis, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Had 13.2 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 3 ounces. A better day today, and he moves into 2nd place with 28 pounds, 5 ounces. £28 pounds, 5 ounces, so a better day today, and looks like you might be going to work again tomorrow.
Man, it started out bad. I think my marshal's still sick out there from watching me lose them this morning. About 11 o'clock, I still didn't have a fish in the boat. I said, dear Lord, just make them a little bit smaller so I can get them out of here. So, yeah, I wish I'd, maybe caught a 7-pounder or so, but, hey, yeah, we'll take it. Maybe tomorrow we'll catch 30.
Go get it done. See you back here tomorrow. All the way from Osaka, Japan, his 2nd season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Kenta Kimura. Had 4 pounds and an ounce, or 4 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 1 fish here today. 6 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 48th place with 11 pounds and 3 ounces. Even after a tough tournament, Florida always gives you that big bite. Unfortunately, a tough tournament this time around, but when you're fishing in Florida, you always got a shot at that big bite like you showed there.
Yeah, I was, did, like I said yesterday, I did it completely different than yesterday because I only had 3 little ones. So I know I wasn't doing the right thing, and finally got my first bite right there, but that was it. So yeah, I just kind of wonder how everybody else is catching, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about next week too. So, we got to, always good to have another tournament in next week.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you there, and you can tune into FS1 tomorrow morning. Check out the action. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina, Matt Airy. A 2-time FLW winner. Had 16-7 yesterday, 7 pounds, 10 ounces today, moves into 6th place with 24 pounds and an ounce. And that is the tale of Florida, man. You watch the leaderboard, it is up and down. It's so hard to stay consistent here.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, yesterday I had an 8-pounder, so that helps. But, the St. John's River, it's got them. And I hope I get another shot tomorrow. I'm just junk fishing, running up and down the river, fishing what looks good. And the tide's a little weird right now for me, but hopefully I can get dialed in a little bit more if we get to go fishing tomorrow and run into a couple 8-pounders. I'm going to need more than one 8-pounder to catch back up with this crew. But beautiful river, beautiful day. We finally saw the sunshine. What was the Kid Rock song? I'm not going to say it. But, yeah, all the practice, it was nothing but clouds, and finally we saw the sun. So Florida fish like sun. Hopefully we get to go tomorrow and see how they react.
I was really hoping to hear your rendition of Kid Rock, but we'll wait till tomorrow. Competing in his 475th Bassmaster event this week, 32-time Classic qualifier, 16-time Bassmaster winner, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. 314 yesterday, 4 fish here today, 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Going to give him 13 pounds even, moving to 36th place. And, I know you can't be upset at this river. It's been so good to you.
Oh, no. It's always been this way for me. It's either feast or famine. If I can get them to chase my baits, I can catch a big bag, but they're just not. When they get really thinking about bedding, they quit chasing, and I just don't slow down. So anyway, I want to thank, this has always been one of the greatest crowds we have, and I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for being who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the noise going from Georgia, Drew Cook. Four pounds even yesterday, a much better day today. I predicted a rally, and a rally indeed. 21 pounds, 11 ounces. I knew that Drew Cook would not slip away quietly. 25 pounds, 11 ounces, and he moves into 6th place currently. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Current leader right now is Kenta Kamira with a 6'8". That one 5'11". Not going to take that. But, man, another day 2 rally by you, and a huge rally. What changed today?
Yesterday I tried to do something different, something that I don't normally do. And today I just said if I wasn't going to catch them, I was at least going to look for them and not catch them. And I'll be dang if I didn't stumble upon some. But, it was a really, really little stretch that I ended up catching them in. I think at 11 o'clock I had one pounder, or 12 ouncer. And so whenever I found it at 1 o'clock, I caught pretty much everything. And it was just one of those days. I came into the river with a 1 pounder and just started beating the bank. I caught a 4 pounder. It was just one of those days where everything goes right. I'm just glad, my family and friends are here. It's my little boy's first bass tournament, and I was able to catch a bass that was bigger than he was when he was born. So I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. There's an opportunity to really catch a big bag if I could just stay on it all day. So we'll see what happens.
Awesome rally. Look forward to seeing tomorrow. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Jamie Hartman had 12 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $12.13 yesterday, $12.12 today, gives him 25 pounds and 9 ounces, and he moves into 7th place. Consistency, one of the toughest things to do in Florida, but man, back-to-back 12-plus pound days will keep you in this thing.
Yeah, I'm going to hammer them 12 pounds out, buddy. I don't know what it is, man. I started out a ball of fire today, and I just come to a screaming halt. Once that water got up on me, I like that low tide, and that tide did not stay low for very long. So tomorrow we get an extra, I think, an hour of the low tide. I'm going to go out and run some of that stuff that I think I can catch them off on low tide again. But it just got tough, man. I don't know what it is about this place. Everybody, the conversations back there, everybody dumbs up on some of these big fish. Like, just, nonchalantly throw one out and catch an 8-pounder. Never happened to me. How many times we've been here? I'm gonna start casting backwards with a Senko and see what happens.
You think that's the approach?
I heard that story just a minute ago.
Someone cast backwards.
Well, that was a little exaggeration.
Okay. Who was it?
Well, Drew Cook.
It worked out pretty good for him.
Yeah, he seen a 2-pounder. He come back around, pitched up in there, and caught a 6-pounder. So, on a Senko.
Go get him tomorrow. Cast backwards, whatever way you need to cast. A former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Benton. 11 pounds, 5 ounces. To start the day, 3 fish to add to that here today. Tried to help you out. 6 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 17 pounds, 15 ounces. You move into 20th place, and tougher day today.
It was, and I don't really know what I would have done different. Just didn't get the bites out there today. It seems like, I've been here 5 times. It's my worst finish, and it seems like it gets worse and worse the more we come without grass. So I challenge every one of you to talk to somebody, whoever it is, FWC, the state. We've got to get the grass back in this place and get it back to where it was in 16.
Sounds like they agree.
Yeah, it was. I remember when I came here in 2016, it was the most phenomenal bass fishery, and it still is a great bass fishery. But it was night and day different than what it is today. And I think one day when the grass gets back, it'll be back. So I can't wait to be back whenever it does.
All right. Always great to have you here. Let's bring out a former Forest Wood Cup champion. Get loud from Florence, Alabama for Justin Atkins. 14 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Another limit of fish today. 5 all alive. 10 pounds even gives him 24 pounds and 13 ounces. You move into 8th place and going to be in a decent spot when this all shakes out.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't have a real great practice. I was getting a few bites, but I just went out today and caught enough to, I felt like I'd comfortably made it. And I cranked up, made a long run, put the troll motor on high. It's getting warm in Florida, and they're coming. And I didn't find the big one I was looking for today because I needed it to be hot and heavy and be ready to go because I didn't have much time. But I saw enough I'm excited about tomorrow. So I'm ready to get back out there and go see if we can't catch some bigs.
Can't wait to see how it works out for you. A Bassmaster Open winner from Tennessee, Skylar Hamilton. Skylar Hamilton had 5 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. 5 fish for 8 pounds, 12 ounces. Puts him in 31st place with 14 pounds, 6 ounces. And I don't know if it's going to be enough to go tomorrow.
No, sir, it's not going to be enough at all. But I'm honestly just happy. I think this is my second limit. And how many years have we been here? 5 or so? Well, during my time. So second limit in 5 years ain't too bad. But no, we're gonna work on it, man. We got to come down here and spend some time during before the off limits. And I don't know, this place just gets me. And I fished Rodman all week, and it seems like it's hit or miss. Some of the guys caught them in there, and some of us didn't. So I got to say hi to all my family back home. Love you guys, and hopefully we'll do a little bit better next week.
Look forward to seeing you at the next one. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Open winner from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. 13 pounds even yesterday. Lost his lucky fishing hat yesterday. He's got a new one by the looks of things. 3 fish, 4 pounds, 15 ounces, gives you 17.15, and it may qualify you to go out and look for that hat tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy, that ain't happening. I'll be honest with you, Frank Talley back there told me since we didn't catch him, I couldn't talk to you today. He told me to get out of here.
All right, well, you better listen to Frank.
Well, you know, I might as well listen to him because, hell, I go out there, feel like I got in the octagon with St. John's, you know. Got a few punches in early, lost one, felt like it kicked me in the gut, and I was bent over. 10 feet later, lost another one, kicked me in the head. I was out. I was done after that.
In the gut and the head.
Yep, I got my ass whooped.
Okay, you're not allowed to say that in the States, so I'll see you next time. Let's bring out one of our Elite Series of rookies from Ohio. Get loud for Alex Redwine. £9 15 ounces to start the day. 2 fish for 3 pounds even gives you 12 pounds 15 ounces, and unfortunately going to be outside of the cut here. But you are a Bassmaster Elite Series pro, and this is just the beginning, dude.
Yeah, for sure feels good to be on this stage, and this week wasn't what I like to see, but I don't know what the St. John's curse is, but I think I caught it this week. But hopefully it doesn't follow me down the road to the Harris train. But I'm super excited to see what this season brings and to be a part of Bassmaster, and hopefully we catch more than 3 pounds the rest of the season.
I'm sure you will. We're excited to have you here and look forward to seeing the next one. He is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Had 14 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, a tougher day today, 2 fish today. 2 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 16-11. And are you allowed to talk?
Yeah.
Matt said he wasn't allowed to talk. You said he couldn't talk because he didn't catch enough.
Yeah, exactly. So I really can't talk either. Typical Palatka. I love the people, love the fishery, but I just can't seem to figure this place out. On to the next one.
Look forward to seeing you there. All the way from Florida, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, Kobe Krieger. Had 2 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 13-15, and he moves into 35th place. So a better day today, but tomorrow going to hurt you. Or yesterday's going to hurt tomorrow.
Yeah, yesterday it didn't hurt me. It actually killed me. I tell you what, you know, whenever I come here, I always make the worst decision the first day of the tournament, always fishing from behind. Today I went and did what I know how to do. I went side fishing. Never saw any big ones, caught everything I saw. If I just would have done that yesterday. But, you know, Drew Cook talked about it. I went yesterday. I tried to catch a huge bag yesterday, and obviously it didn't work out. So, you know, we're going on to the next one, and if we come back here next time, I'm going to use a little bit better common sense the first day and go with something I know how to do. And I'll enjoy watching Bass Live tomorrow and see how all my buddies are catching them.
Look forward to seeing you at the next tournament. He is an Elite Series rookie, but he's no rookie. He's won Angler of the Year in Japan 3 times. I'd like you to welcome Daisuke Aoki. A Bassmaster Open winner and a 2022 Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 2 fish today, 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Puts him in 90th place, but I'm happy to see you today. Daisuke, happy to have you here in the Elite Series.
Yesterday's I'm no fish. Today's 2 fish. Today's first time Elite stage. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Very tough tournament, but every day, every tournament, study. I will do my best. Next tournament. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you there, and it's very good to meet you. Let's meet on day 1 next time. Right there. He is a former Bass Nation national champion. Get loud from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. 10 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 2 fish today. 1 pound, 11 ounces. And this is making my job incredibly tough. I got to be honest, Pat. It's way easier when you guys hammer them.
I don't know what happened. I know what happened. I made bad decisions and executed poorly. And the more I fish in Florida, especially here, I feel like if you make a bad decision, it's really hard to overcome it, you know, when I'm running an hour to each area I'm fishing. So, yeah, it's not how I wanted to start, but hopefully I can come back a little bit on Harris. So that's all I can say.
Go get it done next week. I look forward to seeing you there. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, a Bassmaster Open champion, Corey Johnston. At 7 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Much more here today. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 11 ounces with 24 pounds, 2 ounces. Corey Johnston moves inside the top 10 in 9th place currently. That big fish there, a major reason why. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 6 pounds, 8 ounces to take that over. 6 pounds, 13 ounces. A brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and a little happier today, I imagine.
A little bit happier today. Still an interesting day. I lost my tournament jersey out there in the water, blew out of the boat somewhere. Lost a bunch of fish, but ended up catching that one good one. Got a limit today. And, I'm just hoping to get out there, go fishing tomorrow. And things are changing really fast out in this river, so I'm just hoping for the opportunity to go out there tomorrow and put the trolling motor on 100 and go looking for them.
Going to get a shot by the looks of things. Way to go today. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, Justin Hamner. 7 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today. 7 pounds, 13 ounces today. So a better day today, but unfortunately, puts in 32nd place and probably going to fall outside of the cut.
Yeah, that's never what you want. At least I was consistent, but I don't know what the deal was. I'll be honest with you. I thought I had this figured out, and then after yesterday, obviously I didn't. So changed things up and still don't figure it out. So that's about Florida for you.
All right, well, we're going to another event in Florida next week, so hopefully figure it out. Justin Hamner, one of our fine young rookies, and we will keep on rolling through. Let's bring through a guy who's done good here before. Get loud for Chad Pipkins. 19 pounds even yesterday. 2 fish today. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. And Florida tournaments are like a teeter-totter. I mean, one day you're up and the next day you are down. And it literally, through our entire field, seems to happen. Is that just all because of the big bite?
Well, I didn't have a bite today, so that was not because of the big bite. That was the lack of bite. But that's about a pound more than I thought I had. So it was just, it happens in Florida. They show up and they move a lot. And yesterday I was fortunate to have 6 bites and put them all in the boat. And today I had 3, and they didn't want to take a ride today. So I made a good change and caught those 2. And we'll play on the bubble a little bit and see what happens. And yeah, appreciate you guys coming out. And big thanks to my wife and my mom and my daughter out here. And they want to see me catch a big fish. My daughter, at 1 o'clock, all she said is, "Daddy, catch a big fish." And I don't even have a bass. I finally got to bring one in, though, so she got to pet it, so that was a good thing.
Tomorrow, go get a giant tomorrow for her. The 1993 Bassmaster Classic champion from Lexington, North Carolina, David Fritz. 2 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 1 fish here today. 1 pound, 9 ounces gives him 3 pounds, 15 ounces. And, hey, you won the Bassmaster Classic, which is a really cool thing.
Yeah, my mom passed away this not too long ago, and she says you're going to have days like today and yesterday. But, Florida's always feast or famine. I've won 2 tournaments in Florida down at Okeechobee, but I tell you, it's just these fish don't like cold weather for me for some reason, and usually I can hang in there, and I'd rather for it to be cold than warm, but it just didn't work out this week.
Another shot at him next week on the Harris chain, so we look forward to seeing you there. There will be tough days. That is guaranteed in the sport of professional fishing. From Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 13 pounds even gives him 24 pounds and 14 ounces. And Jay Willie inside the top 10 currently. Consistency, man, that's a tough thing to do in Florida, but when you do it, I mean, there's a lot of guys who get that big giant bite and jump up, but the next day it's tough. Back-to-back decent days there, and you're inside the top 10.
Yeah, so far so good. You know, I fished pretty clean so far, but as Corey said, a lot of things are changing really quick out there. Good to see the sunshine. The water's warming up, so big things could happen in the next couple of days. You guys look out.
Looking forward to seeing it go down on FS1 tomorrow morning. From Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. £14 2 ounces yesterday. 5 Dad did that here today. 12 pounds and 9 ounces gives him 26 pounds 11 ounces. Puts him in 6th place currently. That's all right. Got you in 6th place and sitting in a pretty good spot. You know you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. It's going to be close, I think. There's a lot of people left away, but it's a grind out there. But these fish are starting to move up. I've got one 75-yard stretch of kind of cut bank where there's some deeper cypress, and I've caught just about everything I've caught. You know, I'll fish it up and back, and I'll let it rest, come back and fish it and pick off one here and pick off one there.
Pretty sure you're going to go there again tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you back here. I know you're going to get loud, ladies and gentlemen. From Palatka, Florida, he is the Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. 8 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. Gives him 17 pounds, 2 ounces. Cliff Prince moves into 29th place currently, and I know this one hurts.
Oh, yeah, man, I'd like to hit the reset button for sure, but if I did, I don't know what I'd do, because I did everything I thought it was going to take to catch them, and it didn't work. And, you know, that's just fishing. You know, I grew up here fishing here, and I know a lot about this place, but I think I know too much. And these guys here, they figure them out. It doesn't matter where we go. They can catch them in a 5-gallon bucket of water. So whoever wins this thing, they earned it, and I'll be here to shake his hand.
Always a great champion both on and off the water. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, the first Canadian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event, Chris Johnston. Had 17.9 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 2nd place with 29 pounds and 5 ounces. Sitting in 2nd place in his rookie season on the Elite Series. He took a 2nd at this very event. Has an incredible track record here on the St. Johns River, and looks like that track record is going to continue. Another shot at him again tomorrow, Chris.
Yeah, I'm happy to go fishing again at about noon. I didn't know if I was going to go. I figured I needed 5 pounds today, and I had 2 at about 12 o'clock. So this river, you can love it one day and hate it the next. And I worked for every one of those bites. I got 5 fish today, and they went 11 pounds. But tomorrow you could go out and get 22 pounds. So I'm looking forward to going fishing again and see what tomorrow brings.
Get rigged and get ready, because you're going. He's an Elite Series rookie, but he's a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier through the Strike King College Series. Let's hear it for Jacob Fouts. Had 8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 2 fish today for 212. Gives you 11 pounds, 10 ounces. And I know it's not the way you expected your Elite Series career to start, but nobody remembers the start. You got lots of events ahead of you.
Yeah, we got a lot of tournaments ahead, and you know, I'm super excited to be out here, and I can't say thank you enough to everyone who made this possible for me this year. This is an absolute dream come true, and we'll get her turned around next week.
Look forward to seeing you there in the Harris chain. From one rookie to another, from Minnesota, give me a little love for Josh Douglas. Had 2 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, but a better day today. 5 fish for Josh Douglas here today. 16 pounds, 13 ounces, gives him 19.4, and he moves into 20th place currently. Remember, the top 47 qualify for semifinal Saturday, and the top 10 fish on Championship Sunday. And what a rally. We'll weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Current leader Corey Johnson with a 613. 6 pounds and an ounce. So not going to take that over, but man, I'm sure you're not upset about that. An incredible rally today.
Yeah, definitely. Just my first time here. Yesterday I made a choice of going to Rodman. Practice was weird. It was cloudy and windy and rainy every day. So today I just stayed out of everyone's hair, did my own thing, picked up a frog and a chatterbait, and I just went bass fishing, and that's what happened. So, yeah, good to salvage some points and get out of here and head to the Harris Chain.
Well, keep our fingers crossed. See, might slide in there. We'll see how it all shakes out at the end of this way. And let's bring out an Elite Series champion and a classic qualifier. Going to be fishing that tournament in just a few weeks. From Maryland, the Schmidt, Brian Schmidt. 8-4 yesterday. 5 fish here today to add to that. 13 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 21-11. And Brian Schmidt moves into 16th place currently. $21-11, so a better day today, and hopefully it's enough to keep you in this derby.
Wow, I would love to go one more day. Today at 1 o'clock, didn't really have, I think, maybe one little one, and just got into a place, and I think they were coming up by the minute. Lost a couple. Didn't fish clean this week. If I don't make it, it's my own fault. I had the bites to do well. I'm just glad I redeemed myself after yesterday. Hopefully Cruz won't fire me.
I'm pretty sure he won't. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Let's welcome an Elite Series rookie, a former Strike King College Bass champion from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. Nine pounds, 7 ounces. Yes, a 4 fish to add to that here today. 9 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 19 pounds and 2 ounces, and you move into 23rd place. And got to keep our fingers crossed that it's enough to go again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to have them cross for sure, but I got a bad feeling these guys are going to kick me around a little bit today, but that's all right. I had a lot of fun. I'm just glad to see some sunshine, some warm weather.
Sure is nice. I agree with you there. I hope you're here tomorrow. We'll find out. Let's bring up a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 13 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. A 5 fish limit to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 23 pounds and 9 ounces. You move into 14th place, and fingers crossed enough to get back out there again tomorrow, Bernie.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do something different tomorrow. It seemed like the fish were fewer and harder to catch today. Just really wasn't. I'm in Rodman Reservoir, and it's not ideal conditions for Rodman. Usually you want overcast, some breeze, rain's even better. When it gets soft, really bluebird and real slick surface, it makes it really tough. So I'm not sure if I'll go back tomorrow or not.
Got a few hours to figure that out. We hope it's enough to get through there. A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. 10 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds and an ounce gives him 20 pounds and 15 ounces. You move into 19th place, and people are saying it's getting better every day. You know that things can get special. I hope you get a shot to get back out there tomorrow.
I would. Just go fishing. Heck, that's what we're here for. I like to go fishing every day we're here, but if I don't, it's good to be back, see a good crowd. I didn't really think I was going to have to bring my Gill winter suit down here to Florida, but we did. We got it done. We stayed warm, but if not, I guess we'll see you at Harris Chain, but I really hope we get to go tomorrow.
Hope it works out for you. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. He is leading Phoenix Both Big Bass for this tournament. Weighed in 1 fish yesterday. It was 9:13. The COBB, Brandon Cobb. Got a 5 fish limit here today. Had 1 for 9:13 yesterday. 5 today for 10:14. Gives him 20 pounds and 11 ounces. And if nothing tells the tale of Florida, that does. You almost identical weights and the difference of 4 fish. It happens here in Florida.
Yeah, it does. I think I probably jinxed myself because I told Shane last night, I said, well, I caught a 9 today, so
so I'll catch 5 that weigh 9 tomorrow. I beat it by a little bit, but barely. It was had some bites yesterday. Yesterday was my chance. I caught the big bite that you have to get in Florida and couldn't catch anything go with it, and then caught a limit like I expected today and didn't get a big one. So that's the way it goes. It feels a little lucky to me out there, but that's mostly just because I wasn't really on them. I'm just fishing. So hopefully it'll save me some points, and it'd be nice getting the cut, but I don't think it's going to make it. But ready to get the Harris chain either way.
Always great to have you here. He's a 10-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. Matt Herron, a Skeeter Yamaha Pro, had 12 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today, 411. So a much tougher day today, and on the wrong side of the teeter-totter this time around.
Yeah, I am. It got kind of tough. You know, well, I really thought I expected, this afternoon with the warm sun and the wind laying down, that these fish would kind of pull back up, because I found them in practice. They were really staging up to spawn, and for whatever reason, I guess those 2 nights in practice or whatever, and I kept thinking they'd turn around. That's what I get for thinking. I just never made the adjustment.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you at the next one. He's a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, all the way from Japan, Takumi Ito. 16 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish today for 9 pounds, 6 ounces. Gives him 25 pounds, 10 ounces. And Takumi Ito is in 9th place currently, inside the top 10. And quickly becoming one of the most popular pros on tour. Takumi Ito. Takumi, you say that largemouth don't like you, but you're in the top 10.
Yes, I'm surprised. But today is more maybe bass don't like me. So yesterday I can saw many fish, but today nothing. I'm very, very frustrating. But I concentrate fishing. I can get a 5. I'm happy, very happy. I want to fishing tomorrow.
I think you're going to be fishing tomorrow. Let's hear it for Takumi Ito, the 2019 Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Had 12 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 14 pounds, 12 ounces today for 4 fish, ladies and gentlemen. 14-12 for 4 gives him 27 pounds, 9 ounces. And Scott Canterbury is inside our top 10 in 6th place currently. 27 pounds, 9 ounces. No, you're kicking yourself for only having 4 today, but man, we weigh in that way, you got to be happy.
No, I'm not kicking myself. I fished hard as I could ever fish for 6 hours, and I hadn't had a bite. I got a really good start this morning. I caught those 4, and I had one more bite. Set the hook, and it come out of the pads and flipped. I think it might have been a mudfish, but who knows? It was about a 2-pounder. That's the only other bite I've had all day, man. It's tough out there. Gosh, this crowd's getting better and better, and it's an awesome place to come. I remember I'm standing on top of the stage the first time I ever weighed in with a Bassmaster Elite Series, and it was pretty awesome. Looking forward to seeing y'all this weekend, guys. I'm going to get back out there and get them tomorrow.
Go get it done. Great job. From Lake Wiley, South Carolina, a 5-time Classic qualifier, Todd Otten. Todd Otten, 6 pounds even yesterday, 4 fish here today. He's 7:15 currently to get in the cut, 8:14, so he's done it so far, but we got a bunch more anglers left to weigh in. So Todd, a little bit better day today and inside the cut for now, but unfortunately, most likely going to get knocked out of there because we still got a bunch of anglers left to weigh, but salvage some points.
Yeah, I did, and most of that was in the last, 30 minutes. I run 50 miles and burn a ton of gas, but I caught a couple little fish about south of here and come back up here, just right here close, and caught those 2 biggest ones. I just wish I had about 15 more minutes. I think I could have caught another one. But that's the way fishing is. They might not bite all day, and then the last little minute to start biting. So that's tidal fishing.
Always great to have you here, and look forward to seeing you at the Harris Chain. A two-time qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series. Welcome him back from North Carolina, David Williams. Had 11-11 yesterday. 4 fish here today. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. Gives him 22 pounds, 7 ounces. He's brought his fish caddy up with him. Move over there. That desk is too tall. I feel like, you know, sometimes people hold a fish and you look at the picture and you're like, that is clearly somebody holding a fish that has never held a fish before. But I do not think that's the first time he's ever held a fish.
Man, he's an expert at it. That boy, you know, he loves to do it, and he'll go anytime that I want to go. I can promise you that.
Awesome to have you back here on the Elite Series, and hope you get a chance to get back up there tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't be disappointed. I didn't have much going on this week, kind of like a lot of other people, and I actually lost a few, but you know that's my fault. But I did all I could, and that's all I can ask for.
Go get him tomorrow if you get the shot, and thanks for coming. Give me knuckles. Yeah. Oh wow, a lot of power. Speaking of power, let's bring out one of the most powerful men on tour, a 2-time Elite Series Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 9 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today, 10 pounds, 4 ounces, gives him 19 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 26th place, and hopefully allows you to fish again tomorrow.
That right there is going to be a lot like Mike Iaconelli. It's going to be a little short at the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I can't make Trip jokes no more because he ain't here. But normally I can say that's going to be like Trip. But I just I stayed in one area all day, put my head down and grinded. I put all 3 days of practice in Rodman, which I'll never do that again. If anybody lives here and you ever think about going to Rodman, just go past it and go out there to the Hog Waller because it's about the same. That place is more fickle than like 19 of my girlfriends. If you go up there one day and catch them, don't go back to the next year on that same date because it ain't going to duplicate it. I had to stay down here and just kind of go blind, and I went to the area and just sit down day and fished all day. Had 2 more really good bites and wasn't able to boat them, and it's going to put me about $10,000 short of what I needed. So, hey, when you watch the $10,000 fish jump off, it's really hard to stay positive. I mean, I checked my Christianity right then. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to have to get in the Old Testament tonight to look at what I said, but it ain't going to be good. And when my wife sees the footage, she's going to call the preacher anyway because I knew what just happened. And this place is fishing really tough. You're just not getting a lot of bites, and it's really random, and you got to stay focused and just grind. And that's why you're seeing a lot of the weights jump up and down. And I hear guys say, boy, it's getting better. Gas prices are going down too, ain't they? Not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Gerald Swindle. He'll be here all week. Try the veal. Next up, from North Carolina, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and a 5-time Classic qualifier, Brandon Card. 14 pounds, 10 ounces, 5 fish to add to that here today, 11 pounds, 12 ounces. Gives him 26 pounds and 6 ounces, and he moves into 9th place currently. $26 pounds, 6 ounces, and sitting in 9th place at the halfway point of this weigh-in. So pretty good tournament so far.
Yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. I caught that 4.5 real early, and I thought it was going to be on, and then it took a turn for the worse. And I literally had 5 bites today. I caught 1 on a jerk bait, 1 on a shaky head, 1 on a drop shot, 1 on a wacky Cinco, and 1 on something else. But so I don't even know if I can catch him again tomorrow, but we're going to go back there and see what we can do. But I appreciate everybody in the crowd for coming out. I love you guys, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Had 27 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday from Wisconsin. Oh, Bob Downey. Second biggest bag of the tournament yesterday with 27 pounds, 4 ounces. And to prove the teeter-totter that Florida can be, one fish today. One fish for 6 pounds, 11 ounces. If you're going to catch one, it might as well be that one. Gets himself back into second place with 33 pounds, 15 ounces. So if you're going to catch one, it might as well be that one. And that obviously yesterday's weight going to keep you in this thing, and that bite's going to go a long way.
Yeah, man, it's nice to have a cushion from yesterday, but what a struggle it was today. Is just different out there, and how to make the right adjustments apparently. And yeah, we're gonna have to do something different tomorrow. I caught that fish in the same exact spot that I caught that bag yesterday, where I caught all of them. And then I left there at 10:30, ran around, tried to make some adjustments, and literally had one bite by a 12-incher that I lost at the boat. So it was a big-time struggle today, but happy to have yesterday's weight to make the cut here, and still really have a chance at it if you have another good day tomorrow, or another good 2 days. So we're still in it amazingly, and happy to be here.
Always great to have you here. Let's keep them rolling through. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. $19 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. 7 pounds even gives him 26 pounds and 3 ounces. I know it's not what you wanted after yesterday, but you're still in 10th place right now, so in a good spot at the halfway point of this weigh-in.
Yeah, we're live for tomorrow. 1 o'clock today. I was fishing up in Rodman the last couple of days. Had a really good day yesterday. 12:30, 1 o'clock, I've got 1 pounder, and I kept the flipping stick in my hand, and I had 3 or 4 other bites, and they're biting it really funny today. I'm sure pretty much everyone that came across the stage today said it was sucky or they bit weird. Those fish up in Rodman definitely bit weird. So hopefully tomorrow, we're definitely going fishing, so that's awesome, but hopefully tomorrow they bite it a little bit harder and I can get them in the boat.
You're going to get a shot. Look forward to seeing you back here. He's a 7-time FLW Tour winner, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Clewiston, Florida. Unfinished family business, Scott Martin. 4 fish here today, had 9 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, 9.11 here today, gives him 19 pounds even, and he moves into 32nd place. 32nd place right now, and unfortunately probably going to fall outside the cup. But what is it about this river? I mean, in Florida fisheries, it's not just you, but like when you go to Florida bodies of water, it's generally the Florida guys do well. But this, if one causes them trouble, it's the St. Johns River.
Well, here's the deal. This one, obviously, it's a river. It's tidal. It's very unique, right? It's got so many variables. So you could go to a regular lake that has normal water conditions, and the fish are going to progressively do whatever they do based on the moon and the temperature. But here, you got tides, you got the wind that'll slow the tide down, you got all these different variables, and I'm confused. I really don't understand this place. It's really a tough fishery. It fishes unlike any other fishery in the state of Florida. It's challenging, so whoever wins this tournament, hats off to him, because I tell you what, you make the adjustments every day to catch fish on this place. That's tough. I gave it all I could. That big one I caught first thing this morning, and I thought this is going to be a pretty good day, and I lost my 5th one 3 different times, and so I'm bummed out about it. I called my wife a minute ago. I said, honey, I'm really sorry. I've only got 4, and she paused for a minute. She said, well, you're going to have to put your butt in gear. It's going to be a long season. I said, I've got a lot more tournaments. She said, no, you need to get your butt in gear. So you know what? We've been doing this a long time, and she's going to ride me a little bit on this one. But hey, I'm going to hang out for a little while, and hopefully we come back. I'll figure this place out one day.
We're not leaving Florida. We're going to Harris Chain next, and we look forward to seeing you there. He took the win last time we were here from South Carolina, the defending champion. Get loud for Brian New. Had a big day yesterday, 18-11. And unfortunately, Florida, when you think you got it dialed, it has a horrible, horrible tradition of slapping you right in the face. And today, 3 pounds, 3 ounces. What changed?
They didn't bite. I don't know. I looked at them on my graph all day long. I run a 146-mile round trip. filled up with gas 2 times, and I didn't catch them. And like, that sounds crazy that I did that, but like, I was throwing at bass every cast today, and I caught 2 of them, and they were really little. But you know what? I had a terrible day. I don't know what happened. I know some guys called them. They always do. It's the Elite Series. But a lot of guys didn't catch them. It stings a little bit less, but it still stings pretty bad. I just hope I squeak out enough to get a check, and next week should be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
We'll keep our fingers crossed that you're still in this one, but we look forward to seeing you at the next one if you're not. A 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Brought us 5 fish here today. Had 111 yesterday, 5 fish here today for 7.6. Gives him 9 pounds and an ounce. And it's the only good news is it's over for this one, and you can focus on the Harris chain.
There you go. Anyway, I caught a limit, dude. Come on, that's what we try to do every day, right? So
very good.
I failed miserably yesterday, and it really not that much better today. But anyway, we had fun. It's a gorgeous place, and yes, looking forward to the next one. There were some big bags caught a couple of weeks ago. I remember the college kids really showed out, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll see.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. Next up, we have a 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 3-time U.S. Open champion from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. 8-7 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 14 pounds, 11 ounces, gives him 23 pounds and 2 ounces. 23-2. 23-2, and he currently moves into 19th place. So a better day today might just keep you in this thing and get you back out there again tomorrow.
A lot better. You know, I really would like to go again. I know everybody would, but, you know, I just kind of dropped the ball and lost a few fish yesterday. But, man, this place is fun when you catch them. And I didn't catch a lot today, but there's just some good solid fish here. And, you know, the warmer it gets, it's just pretty exciting to see what you can find. So I'd really love to be able to go again. I was blessed with a lot better day today from yesterday, and we'll see. Last year I missed the cut by like an ounce or something, so I'm hoping to stay in there. So.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you, and we'll try to weigh him in quick so you get an answer. Let's bring up our day 1 leader. He's an Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. Had 28 pounds even yesterday, backing it up with a 5-fish limit here today, looking for 7.7 to take the lead. 17 pounds, 3 ounces, 17.3. And with 45 pounds, 3 ounces, once again, John Cruz is leading the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. $17 pounds, 3 ounces, and man, that is backing up after yesterday. That is an incredible way to finish, move into day 2. It's so hard to stay consistent. I mean, you can't expect 28 pounds every day, but hey, 17 is pretty good.
I'm pretty happy with it. It was one of those deals you just had to keep chipping away and chipping away. The first one was a 4-pounder, which always helps, and then caught some smaller ones. Then started to upgrade and went up to Rodman again, and I just wasn't feeling it. That I only had maybe 10 pounds. Came back, made some adjustments, and ended up making some good calls. So I really don't know what I might do tomorrow, other than going fishing on the St. Johns River, which is always fun. But I don't know where I'm going to go. I think this one's going to be one that's going to have to evolve tomorrow and see. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow. I haven't even looked that far ahead, but very, very thankful for what I have today. And I got to tell you one quick thing that has nothing to do with the bag of fish that I just weighed in. But the hat that I've got on, it's Missile Baits. It's our 10-year anniversary for Missile Baits. We started a little over 10 years ago, and so this is our 10-year anniversary, and it's just pretty cool to be able to continue to make baits that we catch that I catch fish on, and a lot of other anglers catch fish on out there. So I just want to thank everybody for your support on the Missile Bait side.
Congratulations on 10 years, and congratulations on the tournament so far. And you don't have to worry. You are fishing tomorrow officially.
Well, that's good. That's good. So I'm going to go restring some stuff and put some more sunline on my cash and rods. Get a couple plugs in there because they're doing the work. I got to have good stuff, good materials, and good equipment in order to compete at this level. I mean, these guys they don't hold anything back, and I can't hold back. I'm gonna have to bring it again tomorrow.
Well, always a great businessman to celebrate his 10-year anniversary. You have about a 10-pound lead in this tournament, so relax, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Jeez.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. From our tournament leader to last week's winner at the Bassmaster Opens, from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 5 ounces gives you 23 pounds and 8 ounces. Puts you in 19th place currently. Sitting in 19th place currently, and probably going to go to work again tomorrow, so got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely, anytime you make a Saturday out here on the Elite Series, you've had a dang good week. You know, I'm just kind of surviving out there. I'm not really on a whole lot, just fishing what looks good in front of me. And luckily, we've been here enough times now that I've got several places where I feel like I can get a bite. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But we'll go back out there tomorrow and see what happens.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 4-time Angler of the Year, the 2020 Bassmaster Elite Series Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. Clark Wendlandt had 5 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 18 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 38th place currently, and we got a bunch more anglers left to come here, so I don't know if you're going to slide into the cut, but that's going to rally you some points there.
Yeah, at least I rallied a little bit, caught some fish today. And yesterday they just came off. I mean, you know, and that's going to happen. I mean, a lot of guys get 5 bites, they get them all in, and I had 8 or 9 and didn't get but 2 in. So that's all right, though. We go to Harris Chain, look forward to that.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you on the Elite Series stage. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, an Elite Series champion, Buddy Gross. Had 17 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, 1 fish here today. 4 pounds, 10 ounces. It's a good one, giving you 21 pounds, 12 ounces. Put you in 25th place, and hopefully it's enough to get back out there tomorrow.
Man, I hope it is. I mean, I kind of flopped off today. I just made some mistakes, let some fish off. You know, the betters are starting to show up. So if I get lucky enough, Lord bless me to fish tomorrow, we might have a chance to pick up some places, and that's what we need for these points. Glad to see the crowd. Glad to be back at it. This is a great show.
Great to have you back here, and the crowd will get even bigger tomorrow. From an Elite Series champion to another, one of only 2 Canadians to ever win an Elite Series event, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 9-3 yesterday, 5 fish here today for Gussie. 10 pounds, 11 ounces, gives him 19 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 32nd place, and I don't know if you're going to make the cut, but the good news is you're not at home and you're not shoveling snow.
Yeah, we're in the land of the free here.
Exactly.
Everyone likes that.
I used to think it was a line in the song, but I've learned different.
No, yeah, happy to be here. I love where I live up in Canada, but yeah, this time of year it's nice being in Florida. That was a kicker-free bag today, obviously, but I grinded out 5, and I think I only caught 6 or 7 keepers today, so it was tough. But yeah, hopefully, maybe I'll get lucky. But I think Bass Track had me right at 47th, so most of these guys are, you know,
Most of them are liars, so yeah, I'll probably end up 67th.
Well, it's always good to have you here. If not, we'll see you at the next one. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. 19 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday for David Mullins. 5 fish here today. 14 pounds, 5 ounces. Moves all the way up to 4th place with 33 pounds and 12 ounces. And you may just be watching David Mullins on FS1 tomorrow morning, every Saturday and Sunday of the Bassmaster Elite Series. Starting at 8 a.m., you can watch Bass Live on Fox Sports, and you might just be part of that broadcast tomorrow.
Well, I hope I am. I tell you, I caught those real early, like at 10 o'clock, went practicing the rest of the day looking for a big one to move up, and I never found anything. So probably should have stayed where I was at more, but, you know, I feel like I can't win there, but if he can give me a good check, we're doing all right.
Getting them a good way, keep it rolling. Speaking of keeping it rolling, had a big day yesterday. He's an Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Had 20 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $20 pounds even yesterday. Today, 10 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 30 pounds and 2 ounces. $30 pounds, 2 ounces, and although today was a lot tougher on you, you're still in the top 5, rounding up the top 5 in 5th place right now, and you're going to get to go fishing again tomorrow.
As long as we get to go tomorrow, that's a good thing. I had some opportunities today that I just didn't capitalize on. You got to fish clean, and you got to get some big bites in Florida, and today I just didn't get them. You know, I had some yesterday and had a really good day, but hey, if we get to go tomorrow, I'd look forward to running up and down that river and that express and that Yamaha. I want to thank everybody for coming here. The crowds are always phenomenal here. Everybody always shows out. So everybody show back up tomorrow. See if I can't do better than 10 pounds.
Pretty sure you'll get him again tomorrow. Speaking of getting him, he's a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year. Get loud from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 8 pounds even yesterday. 4 fish here today. 10 pounds, 9 ounces gives him 18 pounds, 9 ounces, puts you in 40th place. And
that's a bad week, isn't it?
Well, for you, I mean, you do so good here.
Yeah, you know, I've had a couple missed opportunities the last couple days, but the fish I found in practice, I don't know. They've swam off somewhere. I guess they used their tails and they left. I think they went south where it was warmer. They didn't like the cold weather.
Is that it?
I guess. I don't know. I do love this place, though, and I've caught some great big fish here and caught a couple of them in practice, just never relocated. You know what I mean? But I do enjoy it. Glad to see all y'all and look forward to coming back.
Look forward to seeing you at the Harris Chain. He's a Bassmaster Open winner. Took a win in Toledo Bend from Manny, Louisiana, Daryl Gleason. 7 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today. Two fish for 4 pounds, 12 ounces, gives him 11 pounds, 15 ounces, and you move into 62nd place and qualify to tune in tomorrow morning on FS1.
No, I qualified to come over here and probably hang out with Yamaha tomorrow, you know. I'm going to choose not to watch the coverage, but hats off to the guys figured it out. Clearly, I'm scratching my head. St. John's got me this week, but, you know, not defeated, just a bad week, and we got next week at Harris Chain. Looking forward to getting another crack at it and see if we can figure them out.
That's the attitude, dude. See you back there. From Summerville, South Carolina, a 4-time Bassmaster winner. Get loud for Patrick Walters. Had 17 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Never been out of the top 10 here. 17-1, and he's not out of the top 10 again. 34 pounds, 13 ounces, and Patrick Walters is in 3rd place currently. You're going to be able to watch him all day long. Bass Live kicking off at 8 a.m. on FS1, and guess who's going to be starring on that? That ridiculous mustache that you're trying so badly to grow. It's every time I talk to you, all I think in my head is chia.
You know, I just got that fish slime on there now. I'm going to be smelling that all day. But it was a good day. I caught him early, caught him first thing this morning, and then this afternoon was a grind. But I feel pretty good about this week. You know what's weird? Every time I come here, I've caught him a different weight every single time for the last 4 times. And today, we did that again. But looking forward to going tomorrow. Made the cut. That was goal number 1. Now goal number 2 is make top 10 and then go from there. But want to give a big shout out to my wife. I think she's here. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Keith and his wife at Trails End Campground. They went above and beyond for us this week. Amazing people. If you need a place to stay, Trails End. But, man, let's go fishing.
Go get them. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Georgia, about to fish his first Bassmaster Classic in just a few weeks, Mark Frazier. £15 even yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. 4-8, a much tougher day today. 19-8 puts you in 36th place, and I don't know if it's going to be enough to go tomorrow.
No, it's not going to be enough. I don't know what happened today. I ran all the way to Rodman, and yesterday it was tough. I mean, I probably should have known better. It was going to be a little bit tougher today. I don't, I've never been there, but anyway, I don't know. I'm looking forward to Classic. Try to get this one off my mind. Go to Harris Chain next week and hopefully do better there. So
we look forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. I know you're going to get loud, ladies and gentlemen. Returning to the Bassmaster Elite Series from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. Mike Iaconelli, a tough day yesterday and better day today. 2 instead of 1, he says. 2 pounds, 8 ounces. Going to finish this event with 3 pounds, 6 ounces, but it's okay because things have changed here at Bass since you were last here. Now, things are different. I mean, you can come here on Saturday and Sundays, and you can go to Bass University over there, and they can help you.
That's a really good deal. Listen, if you're watching live or if you're out here in the crowd, they're going to be doing seminars the next 2 days. You're going to get a chance to talk to some of the best pros. You get a good seminar. In fact, I'm not going to give the seminars because I suck, but I'm going to sit in on them, and I'm going to learn a little bit myself. So go over to the BU tent. It's going to be a good time.
Great to have you here, Ike, and we look forward to seeing you on the Harris Chain. Let's bring out our reigning and defending Elite Series Angler of the Year from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 15 pounds even yesterday. 3 fish here today. 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Puts you in 45th place with 18 pounds, 4 ounces. And that probably hurts after yesterday. But you kind of said on stage the numbers look better than it actually was.
Yeah, no, I'm more confused than I've ever been. Usually you know more in the tournament after practice. But rough one for me. We'll go on to Harris Chain, see if we can catch a few there. I did catch my first flounder ever today, so that was worth not making 10 grand.
Nice. Look forward to seeing you at the next one. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion, weighed in the 3rd biggest bag in Bassmaster history last year. From Longview, Texas, the Marshall Lee Livesey. 18 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 3 fish today for 5 pounds, 8 ounces. In 19th place right now with 24 pounds, 7 ounces. And, man, that is the tale of this tournament. You know, get them one day and not the next. If you look at the leaderboard, it's full of people that had that happen.
Yeah, the St. Johns River bit back today. I can't believe I didn't catch one. That's fishing, though. You know, I got to go out tomorrow, and I'll probably fill that ballistic boat all the way up with gas and run somewhere I've never been before really fast and try to figure something out new. But thank you all for coming out. Thanks everybody on TV for watching. I'm gonna go turn some Whiskey Myers on and have a bush light.
I thought you were gonna bring me a bush. It's against the rules, probably.
I think Lisa just shook her head at me, so
that's why you do it and don't tell her.
We can do that.
Trust me, I can drink it before she can make it out here. I can guarantee you that much. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From Huntington, Texas, he is a 3-time TTBC champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion, Keith Combs. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 5 fish to add to that today. 8 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 51st place with 16.3. And going to leave this one shaking your head and hopefully shake it off down at the Harris chain.
Yeah, got to shake it off. I mean, we've got a long season ahead of us. But, yeah, it was surprising yesterday. Today I got a lot of bites, just no size. But yesterday, you know, I thought I could catch a limit easily. And, I mean, I'd ground all day long and couldn't catch 5. So, you know, the St. Johns River is always going to have a special place to me. It's been good to me in the past, and I like coming here because of the potential to catch one of them big ones. But just didn't happen this week.
Another shot at them next week, and always great to have you here. An Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. $22 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. He's 23-4 to take the lead. 13 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 3rd place with 35 pounds and 5 ounces. Stetson Blaylock going to be featured on FS1 tomorrow morning, kicking off at 8 a.m. every Saturday and Sunday of the Bassmaster Elite Series. And, of course, the Bassmaster Classic on Fox Sports. And you're going to be part of that broadcast tomorrow.
Man, I know it's probably pretty painful to watch for me today, but it came together. Got a couple bites that I needed. I talked about it all morning, just needing to get those key bites. I could tell it was a lot tougher day. Caught everything on moving baits yesterday and had to really slow down today to get bit. I don't know if there's enough fish in there to win, and haven't really looked at the leaderboard, so I'll have to kind of get a strategy together tomorrow to make a run at a top 10. Still a lot of fishing left to do in this tournament, but on tough days like today, I'm really happy with what I had.
Great finish so far. Keep it rolling. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie and welcome him to the Bassmaster Elite Series from Old Forge. For 8.3, gives him 26 pounds and 7 ounces and puts you in 13th place. So the good news is, looks like you're going fishing tomorrow. A little tougher day today, but man, you can't be upset with the way this tournament's going for you.
Yeah, it was tough on me today. I just didn't get bites right from the start, and I knew it was going to make it a very, very tough day. So I stuck it out basically just to get to day 3, and I'm going to make a few adjustments tomorrow that I wanted to do today, but I knew I shouldn't take that chance, not knowing what, could be going on with the cold weather in the morning and whatnot. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, and we'll give it a shot.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Newcomerstown, Ohio, a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Get loud for Hunter Shryock. 9 pounds, 11 ounces. Yesterday, 3 fish here today. 4 pounds, 5 ounces, gives him 14 pounds even, and you move into 56th place. But it's just the first event. Nobody will remember this event at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's the tough thing, though, is like I've gotten the habit of thinking, like, you know how towards the end of the year the point starts to stack up and you start thinking, like, oh, I need to do this, this, and this. Start thinking about that at the beginning of the year, not so good. But you know what? This is Palatka, Florida. It's great to be back and glad to see you all here. We appreciate you coming out, so thank you all.
Always awesome to have you here. He's an Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama. The little ball of hate, Wes Logan. 13 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Another limit of fish here today. 5 fish to back it up here on day number 2. AFTCO Bassmaster Elite. 13 pounds, 11 ounces today. Gives him 27 pounds and 10 ounces. And he moves into 11th place currently. Consistent tournament you're having, man. And that's what it takes to have a big finish here in Florida.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you got any problems sleeping, go fish out there for about 9 hours and come back. You won't have any problem going to bed. Because I put that Minn Kota and them X2 batteries to work today, and they held up, but I didn't really. I'm about to fall over. But that's what we came away with. Hopefully we'll get to go tomorrow. I'm kind of excited. I'm like fishing the way I like to, and I saw some good ones today, but I caught one and missed 5 of them. So maybe we can put them all on the boat.
Going to get another shot at them tomorrow, and we look forward to watching that go down. Let's bring through a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, Kyle Welcher. 3 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 2 fish here today. 3 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 6 pounds, 14 ounces. To prove just how fickle the sport of fishing is, the first time you came here, you caught one fish that weighed 10 pounds. And it just shows this river's always changing, and this one a tough time this time around.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I've heard, ever since I started coming down here to Florida, I've heard people say that Florida will get you. And a lot of people, like a lot of people in the South, they really like going up north and don't really like coming down here because it can do this to you. But I've had an extremely blessed career on the Elite Series so far. So one bad tournament ain't going to kill me. We're going to get this back on track, though, before Harris Chain, 100%.
I look forward to seeing you there, and I know you'll get it back on train indeed. From Corbin, Kentucky, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Mike Huff. Took a second-place finish on Chickamauga just 2 seasons ago. 6 pounds, 4 ounces today gives him 13 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 59th place currently, and unfortunately qualifies you for the weekend off.
Yeah, I'm looking for a few days. Looking forward to a few days off, but I really thought I was going to catch him here, Dave. I had a really good practice, but it just didn't keep up with them. But I'm going to put this one behind me and look forward to the Harris Chain.
No better way to get over a tough one than go hammer him in the next one. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year, a former Bassmaster National Champion, from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Palatka. 13 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like another good day. 18 pounds, 4 ounces, 31 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts him in 7th place currently. Get loud for Brandon Palatka. Brandon promised us the dirty 30 today, and he did not let us down. I thought it was going to be 30 pounds today, but it's the total, 31.8, and I'm sure you're happy because you're going fishing tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, I didn't specify technically, but I would prefer that it was 30 in one single 5-fish limit. But sure, over 10, that's a good start. But it was an improvement from yesterday, so I'm excited about it. All it really did is just confuse me for my decision-making process tomorrow. At first, I was like, oh, if I qualify for the weekend, I'll go do something different. And now today, I was kind of like, maybe I'll stick it out a little longer tomorrow if I make it. So we'll see what happens.
Looking forward to seeing it go down tomorrow on Fox Sports. His second season in the Bassmaster Elite Series from North Carolina, KJ Queen. 3 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday, 4 fish here today. 4 pounds, 14 ounces, gives him 8.13, and a consistent tournament, but unfortunately on the wrong side of the cut this time around.
That's correct. Very wrong side. But hopefully we're going to go to Harris Chain, and we'll figure them out hopefully there.
The mustache is really filling in, though.
It is. It's getting there. I'm telling you. I'm going to grow it out and hopefully curl it a little bit,
A curl?
Oh, yeah. Going to get the mullet flowing for the Classic and everything.
It's only like 23 days from now. You better put some Chia Pet stuff on that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some Miracle Grow.
If it worked, I'd use it. Trust me, it doesn't. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. From New Jersey, he's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, GDP, Greg DePalma. 13-1 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like another good day today. 13-1 yesterday and 5 all alive today for 16 pounds even with 29 pounds and an ounce. GDP rounding out our top 10 currently with 29-1. And big bites like that are a major reason why. Needs to be better than 6.13 for Big Bass of the day. Needs to be better than 9.13 to be Phoenix Boat's Big Bass of the tournament. 8 pounds even, so it is Phoenix Boat's Big Bass of the day. I'm not going to take it over for the tournament, but man, that is a major reason that you're sitting in 10th place right now.
That's a great reason to be in 10th place. You know, today was actually these last 2 days, I just pretty much fished from the seat of my pants. You know, I just played the conditions. Today it got warm. Last night I was laying in bed. I said, man, these fish are going to pull up somewhere. I got to find them. So every one of them fish except for one's a spawning fish. So tomorrow, there's no question what I'm doing. And if you guys are around tomorrow, I believe the Bass University is going to do some free seminars. So make sure you guys check that out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing it go down. Let's bring up a former Classic champion and a former Angler of the Year from Oregon, Jay Ellis. Had 13 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 11 ounces. Gives him 26 pounds, 7 ounces. And Jay Ellis inside the top 20 in 17th place currently. So, consistent tournament, and got you in 17th place, and looks like you're going to be going fishing again tomorrow.
And that's always a thrill to go fishing here. There's a lot of big ones out there. Each day I've had a shot at a big fish, and they wrap me in those cypress knees, but maybe tomorrow I'll get a couple of those. But the Senko worked good again today, and had a lot more bites than I had yesterday, but the big ones were elusive. But, you know, Dave, besides fishing these tournaments, I also run the Cast for Kids Foundation, and some of you guys know what Cast for Kids is, and we put on fishing events for special needs children all over the country. And we have some in Florida. We have one coming up in April up in St. Johns County, just south of Jacksonville. And you know, there's nothing like providing an opportunity for special needs kids to go out and enjoy this great sport of fishing. And so that's what we do. And we rely on volunteers around the country to coordinate events and help us put events on. So if you're out there listening and you've got a special place in your heart for special needs kids, get a hold of us at castforkids.org, and we'll work together to put on a great event for some kids.
A great program. Thank you very much. Welcome him back to the Bassmaster Elite Series. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner. Get loud for Jacob Porosnik. 8 pounds and 9 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 6 ounces. And Jacob Porosnik rockets all the way up to 23rd place with 24 pounds, 15 ounces. That's the Jacob Porosnik I know and love. A much better day today. Did you change or did the fish change?
No, yesterday, you know, I weighed into the first flight and I found some fish that just fishing, you know, and I don't know what really happened to them, so I just got to looking around, and at the end of the day yesterday, I had that fish bite me 3 times, so I ran to it first thing this morning, caught on about the first flip. So it kind of started off to be a good day, but, you know, the fish are just moving up like I was coming out of a pocket this evening, seen 3 or 4 great big ones paired up, you know, so good things are coming. You know, we get some good warm weather maybe tomorrow, and there's a 30-pound bag there.
I would love to see you weigh it in. You're going to get a shot to fish tomorrow. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. 12 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 12th place with 28 pounds and 3 ounces. A great job by Jake Whitaker here on day number 2. So, Jake, looks like you're going fishing tomorrow.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's, you know, this place has been good to me in the past, and it's been bad to me in the past. So, to get a good start to the year, make the first, third day of the year is always good. So, you know, things are happening out there. This sun and this warm weather that we've got going on right now is moving things along quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to get back out there tomorrow.
I can't wait to watch it go down. Congratulations. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Going to be fishing that in just a few weeks from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 11 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 7.3 to get inside the cut currently. 13 pounds and an ounce inside the cut in 25th place with 24.14.
Oh, yeah.
24-14, sitting in 25th place, and you don't got to worry at all. You're going fishing tomorrow.
Finally. Jeez, I don't like this place at all. Like, this is my worst nightmare here. No offense. I love it today. It was fun, but I could never get a cut, and finally it happened. I hope both my partners make it. I just have to thank my buddy, one of my best friends, Quinn. I picked up one of his baits this morning. I was like, this thing's so stupid. And I threw it probably 3 casts, and I caught that big one on it, and I kept it on all day, and I caught all my fish on it.
Oh, so it wasn't that stupid, evidently.
It was pretty smart, I guess. So I think I'm going to keep it in my hand all day tomorrow and see if we can catch 20, 25 pounds. But I want to thank all y'all for coming. It's awesome. I mean, hopefully I make it. I don't know, I'm pumped. I don't know what else to say.
Go get rigged and get ready. I think you're going to slide in there. He is the Bass Nation National Champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. Had 19 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Tougher day today. 2 fish, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. But with 26 pounds, 10 ounces, you move into 17th place. And I'm pretty sure you're going fishing tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. I mean, another time to go fish on this, a beautiful, beautiful fishery. It's a great day. So, I mean, the birds were out, the sun was out. It was a gorgeous day, but the fish just weren't cooperating with me. I lost a good one in the morning, kind of wrapped me up in a tree. But that's fishing. I wish it was called catching, but sometimes you just got to grind it out.
Did pretty good, dude. It's your first Elite Series event, and I'm pretty sure you're fishing the semifinals Saturday. Watch this guy, ladies and gentlemen. Got a bright future. Speaking of a bright future, he catches them everywhere we go. From Florida, get loud for John Cox. John Cox, 2-time Bassmaster winner, 7-time FLW Tour winner. 5 fish here today. Had 9.6 yesterday. Needs 9.12 to get in the cut. 13.13. He's in there now in 34th place with 23 pounds and 3 ounces. Get loud for John Cox. In there for now. I hope it's enough to stay there. You got, a few spots of cushion that it's going to be close, but I'd love to see you back out there tomorrow.
Gosh, I want to go so bad tomorrow. I just, all day I'm like, oh, just please let me go tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to go fishing either way tomorrow. I just would like to come back out here. So, hope we make it. And, if we're not, man, it's awesome seeing everybody. And, Harris Chain next week, man, can't wait. And, I'm getting to stay at home these last 2 weeks, and it's just been awesome. My family all came out, and all the kids, Len, everybody. Man, just appreciate you guys for supporting me and stuff. So, yeah, but man, let's keep our fingers crossed. Hope we make it.
I hope you make it. It's great to have you up here, John. We love having you as part of the Elite Series. The 2012 PAA Angler of the Year from Winchester, Tennessee, Mr. Phoenix Boats, Gary Klaus. Had 12 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looking for 7 pounds even to get inside the cut currently. 14 pounds, 7 ounces. Well within the cut in 16th place with 26 pounds, 11 ounces. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Wow. We're going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats, a Big Bass. Is he allowed to win the Phoenix Boats Big Bass Award? Needs to be better than 8 pounds to take it today. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. And that is just a shrewd businessman. I mean, you don't need to win the Phoenix Boats Big Bass Award, do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're fishing tomorrow, Gary. Got to be happy about that?
Yeah, I am. Gosh, I'm tired. Ran 2 hours and fished 4, and then 2 hours back. I got to get my breath here. No, that big fish, that was really special. I had 2 little bitty ones in there too. I only had 5 bites all day, and same place I caught them last year. It's just not working out like it did last year, and I guess I am fishing tomorrow, so I've got to figure out what to do. Don't think I'll go back, but just peck around up here probably and might go to Robin and try to catch a big string up there. I think that might be where they're at. I'm not sure. So
But I appreciate everybody coming out for Palatka. Thank you very much for coming out to see us. We enjoy coming here. I was last year when I was coming up idling through the Astor, the idle zones at Astor, and I didn't realize that the second day I was leading the tournament. People was cheering and clapping, and that's really special. Thank you all for being the bass community that you are. And thanks to folks at Phoenix Boat building a good boat and keeping me out here doing this.
Thank you for being the man you are. It's great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out our Elite Series, our Rookie of the Year, reigning and defending Rookie of the Year from Alabama, Josh Strachner. 6 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 3 fish here today. Let's get him some points. 5 pounds, 10 ounces. Going to salvage a few points with 12-2. You move into 72nd place. Let's not worry about that. You got the Harris chain ahead, and I'm sure it'll be better there.
Man, I hope so. I'm going to try my best to forget this one by in the morning and move on to the Harris chain and try to catch some fish.
Sounds like a plan to me. We'll see you there. Sometimes there's an awkward pause, okay? From Kissimmee, Florida, get loud for Jesse Tecarante. $4.13 yesterday, 7.2 today, gives him 11 pounds, 15 ounces, and unfortunately not going to make the cut in this one, but we're staying here in your home state for the next one, so hopefully a better one next week.
Even if I made the cut, I'd be going home. They had to rush Mom to the hospital today, so not good. I was going to leave around 9 o'clock this morning. I'm going to call Lisa, but she kept telling me I better stay just in case. And here I am. So even if I'd have made it, I'm not going. God works in funny ways, so I'm happy. I'm good.
Our thoughts and prayers are with your family and hope everything's okay. His first season here in the Bassmaster Elite Series. He's an Elite Series rookie from Alabama, Joseph Webster. Had 11.5 yesterday, looking for 8.3 to get inside the cut currently. 4 fish here on day number 2. 9 pounds, 7 ounces inside the cut currently with 20 pounds and 12 ounces in 44th place. So inside the cut right now, but unfortunately having 4 fish today may haunt you because we still have a few more anglers left away here and you don't have many spots of cushion.
Listen, I've been puckered up all day. I have run from one end to the other on this thing and just trying to make something happen. And, I left out of whatever it is over there, the lake to the left, about 12:30 with 1 fish and went all the way down into the lower lake and rounded up 3 more, had 1 more bite, but, it is what it is. But, I'd like to thank Midway Marine, Blackfish, Albu and Berkeley. If it wasn't for them, couldn't do what I do. And, man, what a crowd.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at the next one if you don't slide through. Let's bring through a former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. Had 8 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. Looking for 11 pounds, 3 ounces to get inside the cut currently. 5 all alive. 17 pounds, 13 ounces. Inside the top 20 in 19th place with 26 pounds, 8 ounces. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. I knew he was giving me trouble if I did. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to weigh this fish here. Needs to be better than 8 pounds to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. 9.13 to take it over for the tournament. 9 pounds, 7 ounces. And he takes over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. And that fish right there is a major reason that you're going fishing tomorrow.
It's the sole reason because our friends were pretty small. Oh man, what a day it was! What a day it was! I really thought I made a good adjustment today. I ran down to the section of the river that I fished yesterday, and then I said, "Man, this is not going to work." It didn't work yesterday, so I practiced far south. I cranked up my express, ran all the way across Lake George to Astor, and the first bed I pulled up on, she was there, and it all worked out. There wasn't too many more locked on, but I have a feel like in the next couple of days, you guys are going to see a couple big bags come across the stage.
We get to go fishing tomorrow, man. I'm excited. I broke my St. John's curse. I caught 5 bass.
And a giant. Go get them tomorrow, dude. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas. Get loud for Brad Watley. $3.9 yesterday. 1 fish here today. 1-1 gives you 4 pounds 10. Well, let's not worry about that. It gets the rust off, and we head to the next one for you.
Yeah, you know, I sucked pretty bad yesterday, and I really didn't think I could do any worse. But you know, I went out and proved myself wrong today. I don't know. I never got dialed in this week. I don't really know what happened, but I love this place. I mean, I've always caught them here. It's a great fishery. And guys, they're up swimming around right now. I mean, it's liable to bust wide open here. So thank y'all for having us and appreciate y'all coming.
Always great to have you here. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Lochran III. It had 6 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 3 fish here today. 3 fish for 10 pounds, 6 ounces. And he says he's got a good one in there, so get your cameras ready. 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Unfortunately, going to fall outside of the cut this time around, but got a great kicker fish right there. And although you're going to be outside of the cut this time, Ed, that fish right there is going to go a long way in points as this season continues on.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I caught it first thing in the morning, and I thought maybe I was going to be able to pull a rabbit out of the hat, but and I had my chances later in the day, but you know, can't catch them all. But on to the Harris chain.
Look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the baby shark Shane LaHue. 7 pounds even yesterday. 2 fish here today. 7 pounds, 5 ounces gives him 14 pounds, 5 ounces, and unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around.
Yeah, I don't know what happened this week. Like Brad said, you know, if I was driving a train, I know a train doesn't have wheels, but the wheels fell off several times today. So I started out just missing a bunch of fish and losing some fish. I don't know what happened, but I'm excited to stay in Florida, enjoying the warm weather. My grandparents, aunt and uncle are out in the crowd. Thank you guys for coming. You know, as a professional bass fisherman, the only person you can blame is yourself. So I got to take this one on the chin and go to the next one.
Look forward to seeing you at the next one. The only Australian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. Had 9 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 2 fish here today. 5 pounds, 10 ounces, gives him 15 pounds even, unfortunately outside of the cut this one. But the good news is you have a brand new baby, and it's the toughest thing to leave, but it's the greatest thing to get home to. And I know they're here, and you're going to be able to spend some time with them this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. When something like that happens, you know, if I don't catch a bass again, I'm still the luckiest man alive. Just being able to hold that little girl, it's a feeling like I've never felt before in my life. But you know, I'm a competitor. I want to catch him for her. I want to, you know, she's given me another. I don't need any more motivation, but she's given me a lot more to just be successful out there. And I'm a competitor. I want to compete. So it sucks I won't be fishing tomorrow, but I'll be here at the show tomorrow at the weigh-in. I'll have some Fear My Heart bracelets and some caps and stuff. So if you're here, come and say g'day. And just thank you for all the support. I just didn't catch them today. Had 2 really big bites towards the end. Just when you think you know Florida, I feel like I'm learning it. It throws this at you. It's a tough place to figure out, especially for an Aussie. But we'll get them at the next one.
Look forward to seeing you at it. An Elite Series, a rookie fishing his first Elite Series event this weekend from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurin. $13 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 4 fish to add to that today. 11 pounds, 6 ounces. Gives him 24 pounds and 7 ounces. And he moves into 32nd place currently. And that Hydrilla Gorilla right there is a major reason why. 24 pounds, 7 ounces. sitting in 32nd place here at your very first Bassmaster Elite Series event, and I could say you've officially made your very first cut. So congratulations on that. Got to feel good to get the season started off right.
Yeah, it feels really good. I had a dismal practice, not very good. For my first time on the St. John's, I'm exceeding my expectations for this tournament. Just like to thank everyone that got me down here to Florida safely, and first check in the books, so hopefully more to come.
Looking forward to spending a lot of time with you on this stage. He's a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Minnesota, the sleepy assassin, Austin Felix. 12 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. 18-1 gives him 30 pounds, 13 ounces. And don't sleep on the sleepy assassin, because he's inside your top 10 in 8th place currently. £30 and 13 ounces and sitting in 8th place. So this is going pretty good.
Oh, yeah, and to be honest, it could have been quite a bit better, but I really didn't have much to do. All I got to say is it must be really fun to be Patrick Walters, because I did my best impression today, and I had a blast doing it, so I might have to try it again tomorrow. But, yeah, it looks like we're sitting good. I have to put another big bag on tomorrow so I can get in that top 10 cut. But if I can figure out how to catch them in Florida, guys better watch out.
Well, I think you're figuring it out, dude, by the looks of things. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion, a former Bass Nation national champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. Did battle with bass and owls here this week. Had 5 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, 2 fish today for 315, gives him 9.3. And, I mean, you got a really cool video from this event, though. Like, when you told me the story about the owl trying to steal your bass, I'll be honest, I just figured, it won't be a great video. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, to see that, so hopefully a viral video is worth better than $10,000 check.
Well, I heard that, it depends on if you guys all view it and everybody else views it. Maybe I'll make some money from it. But, it's always something to look into. Viral videos. I got that YOLO tech in the back now, so you never know what's going to happen out here. And it was a pretty cool video. That's my highlight of the week. I had a long day today. If I had all week, I still don't think I could put a limit together. So it was just really tough fishing, fish new water. I don't know what I did wrong. Honestly, we'll have to watch Bass Live tomorrow. It's been a tough one.
Should have gave that owl the fish. From Wisconsin, an Elite Series champion, Caleb Kufal. 9 pounds, 8 ounces, took a win last year on Lake Gunnersville. Absolutely dominated that tournament. 9 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 5 today for 12 pounds, 3 ounces. And you are currently in 45th place. And we have, I believe, 2 more anglers to weigh in unless nobody checks in. So it's going to be very, very close here.
Yeah, it'll be close. I needed more fish yesterday. I only weighed in 2 fish yesterday, so. Oh boy, I would love to go tomorrow, though. We'll see what happens. If I do get to go, we're going to swing for it, so see what happens.
Well, the good news is you don't have long to wait, so go backstage and just a few more anglers left to weigh in. But this one is one of the most feared names in professional fishing. A 6-time Bassmaster winner from Park Hill, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 10 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 5 here today, looking for 10-1 to get in the cut. 9 pounds, 3 ounces, just short of the cut in 50th place. And I know that one hurts, but man, we're going to Harris Chain and you'll be a threat everywhere we go.
It's a lot better than it was. 30 minutes ago, or before check-in, I had 2, and the wind picked up, and I caught me 3, so I'm not going to get 10 grand, but it's valuable points. A difference between 80th and 60th could be a classic berth at the end of the year. So, it's one of those deals. I told you yesterday, you just have a great practice here, and then it just, I don't know. And what does a professional angler do when he doesn't catch them the first day? What should he do?
Catch them the second day.
He should go to a different area when it doesn't work out. And what do? I go back to the same area. So, Not the smartest guy, but maybe one day I'll learn.
I'm pretty sure you've learned a lot. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. A 4-time Elite Series bridesmaid, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. 4 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 12 ounces, and gives him 17 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 63rd place. And with that, Caleb Kufal can wipe a sweat off his brow because he is fishing tomorrow. But unfortunately, this one not going to work out for you, Brock. But the good news is that is a rarity for you. I mean, you're pretty usually inside of our cut, and you're going to get a chance to fix that next week on the Harris Shade.
Yeah, this place has my number, and I always dig myself in a hole the first day of the tournament when we come here. This is my 5th tournament here, and I have yet to make a cut. So this place has my number for sure. But, yeah, good thing about it, we turn around next week and get a little redemption at the Harris Chain and hopefully get on the right quality and make the best of it.
Well, it's great to have you here, dude. We look forward to seeing you there. That concludes our weigh-in, ladies and gentlemen. And just to prove the loser that I am a heavy Canadian that yells for a living, and the scorching sun has never, ever gone behind a cloud. The weigh-in is ending, and for the first time, the sun goes away. So that's not just the loser, anglers. I'm a loser. But one guy that is not a loser, our tournament leader with almost a 10-pound lead, John Cruz with 45 pounds, 3 ounces. Right behind him, an Elite Series rookie, Masayuki Masashita, with 35 pounds, 6 ounces, followed by Stetson Blaylock, Patrick Walters, Bob Downey, David Mullins, Brandon Polinick, Austin Felix, Bill Lowen, and rounding out our top 10 is Chris Johnston. The top 47 continue in this tournament tomorrow, semifinal Saturday. Make sure to tune in to FS1, kicking off at 8 a.m. Fox Sports every single Saturday and Sunday of Elite Series competition. You can see it on FS1, so make sure to tune into that, and we'll see you all day long.